Firelight Radio, don't touch the dial, 'cause here we go. You're just in time for the show at Firelight Radio. Welcome to Firelight Radio, where we tune into the nature folk movement, and it's good to have you by the campfire. My name's Guitar, and I know it's a little odd to be talking to a guitar, but you really can't have a nature folk movement without a guitar by a campfire. Boy, do we have a program for you today. I wanted to talk a little bit about getting from point A to point B. You know, there's many ways to do it. You can walk, you can ride your bike, you can skateboard, but usually we use a car if it's a great distance, and that's what they invented cars for. You know, we used to use horses before that, and surely after they invented the car, they invented this thing called the horn, and people have been trying to learn how to use it ever since. And there's a lot of nuance to using the horn, and sometimes a horn, when you hear it, can really be distracting or disturbing, or, well, we've seen it before, it can throw people in a rage, and I'm here to tell you to take it in stride. You know, a horn, whether it's a toot or a blare, shouldn't bother you, but if it does, I highly recommend the service provided by Uncle and Uncle. So without further ado, let's go to the show. Listen to the crackle and feel the embers warmth. Watch the flame dancing back and forth. Welcome to Campfire Park.
Have you ever been driving on the open road or in town when a rude blare of the horn, either at you or in your general direction, jars you and startles you and possibly causes you to lose your train of thought, thereby ruining the rest of your driving experience and possibly causing psychological harm? If so, rest assured that Uncle and Uncle is in your corner, where we settle frivolous situations and petty differences. At Uncle and Uncle, we'll make sure you hear soothing sounds. And whoever beeped that horn, rest assured, we'll take care of that too. One Uncle Uncle. Don't lose sleep over the beep. Call your uncle, where we'll give you a polite toot. Terms and conditions may apply.
Listen to the crackle and feel the embers warmth. Watch the flame dancing back and forth. Welcome to Campfire Park. Well, there you have it, folks, and thank you, Uncle and Uncle. You know, I might take you up on that someday. I'm just wondering what your fees are. You know, what I'm thinking about doing is putting together a little tutorial class, kind of a training course on how to use your horn, because people have been trying to learn to use their horn, and I don't think they know the nuance. There's either a toot-toot or kind of just laying your hand on the horn and letting it blare, and there's a lot of nuance in between. There's a whole spectrum of options you have, and it would take probably a 40-hour course. And there'd be a long test afterwards, some true-false, tricky true-false, and multiple choice, probably a couple free responses too. There might even be a verbal examination where you have to pass an instructor. It'd be the real deal, and then you'd have a refresher, an 8-hour refresher, and it wouldn't, well, maybe we would offer it for free. Just a thought, and I'm going to be working on that in the background. In the meantime, thanks so much for tuning in to Firelight Radio, where we tune into the nature folk movement. I'm just going to strum the guitar here a little, so feel free to stay around and listen, and talk to you next time.
Thank you.